If you're in business, these are 4 things that your business absolutely must have this year. What's your business biggest problem? What do you need help with? Where are you going in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself growing financially? And what do you need to make it happen? So I'm going to be sharing with you 4 answers to help you get to where you need in this video. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde. Welcome. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So in my last video, I shared with you a secret tip that you can use for your business, whether you're a startup or established business, to get and generate revenue and money for your business consistently. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the 4 business must-haves that every business needs. And without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So number 1 is real estate. So I've talked about this here consistently on my channel and over the years as we've been online sharing about our experience and our journey in entrepreneurship. And regardless of what business you are in, you need to realize and understand that real estate needs to be a very key part of it, because real estate represents collateral. Collateral that really has the proponents to grow your net worth like nothing else. So regardless of what your business is, whether you're an online business, whether you're a service-based business, whether you're a product-based business, it does not matter. You need to target having real estate attached to your business so that you can actually anchor your business. Real estate is one of the best anchors for your business, and you need to actually have that in mind whether as you start to generate revenue in your business and whatever income you're generating from that business. You need to make sure that you're attaching and parking in your real estate, because you're going to have something to show after 15, 20, 30 years. The real estate will sit there, and most likely, even if you buy it in a market that is not producing or currently appreciating at the moment, it's still an asset that you can actually have and use and leverage in order to be able to get more credit for the business, in order to be able to acquire more assets, and you use it as collateral. So it's very important to understand that as you generate and you work hard to generate revenues, those revenues need to be put into something that's going to not only appreciate, but that's something that's going to be secure. As we're seeing right now with the world economy, with Trump tariffs and all the changes that are happening, the uncertainty in the markets, it's very important to have your business in a place where it's anchored. So whether you are an online business and you are selling goods online, you're selling products online, if you're generating money from that, you should take those profits and start to see if you can anchor yourself into real estate. Whether you're into trucking, whether you're into consulting, whatever business you're in, definitely need to look at making real estate as your anchor, because the real estate will be able to produce for you when you can't. It's going to work for you regardless of whether or not you're sick at home, whether you're going to work, whether you're producing, you're not. It's something that will continue to generate, and specifically if you buy it correctly. So what we generally do is we work with entrepreneurs from all around the country to help them get into real estate. And that's one of the key things that we've done that's really been a success for myself and also many others who recognized the opportunity and saw the need. Regardless of what business you're in, you need to stream yourself into getting cash flowing rentals, stream yourself getting into appreciating and also appreciating buildings and assets, because they will actually grow your money, and they'll grow your value, they'll grow your cash flow, and they'll grow your net worth via equity. So there are many benefits for why entrepreneurs and businesses should actually attach themselves to real estate, not only from the aspect of what it can produce for you as far as appreciating your revenues, appreciating your net worth, appreciating your value that you have attached to your business, but also the benefits, the tax benefits that come along with it, the way that you can actually insulate your income. Sometimes you're making a lot of money and you need to make sure that you're pulling that into something that can actually keep the money with you as opposed to paying it out to the IRS. So real estate is actually the best hedge for it. And what we do is we generally help entrepreneurs and also businesses get themselves into real estate, whether it's residential or commercial real estate, so that they can actually pool those resources and those revenues into an asset that actually is going to hold and really have a piece of collateral that's going to help grow their business and grow their net worth, as opposed to actually having the money go out either via tax payments, or put them in a place where they're actually losing money by not having that money flow into an asset such as real estate. So finding the right real estate is the key to all of it. Finding the right houses, finding the right buildings, finding the right deals can change everything for you financially and also change the trajectory of your family, your legacy, as well as your business's legacy. One of the ways we find key deals is via rent to own. You've heard me talk about rent to own here on my channel many times. Rent to own is the bridge in real estate. It helps you to get started whether or not you have credit. You can actually start that process and getting yourself into home ownership, into property ownership sooner rather than later. So if you'd like to learn more about rent to own, you can go to my website at AskRinde.com, click on rent to own and get started. It's going to be key for your business. It's going to change everything for you when it comes to attaching your business to real estate and having the two work together and grow methodically over time. The second must-have that you must have for your business this year is affiliate. You need to have an affiliate business. Now, I've shared this here on my channel several times in the past. We have a very large affiliate business that we've consistently grown over the last several years. And the great thing about affiliate is that is zero startup costs. So this is actually a business that is not only recession proof, but it's also tariff proof. So regardless of the Trump tariffs, the trade wars, the possibility of war, the possibility of uncertainty due to all these deportations, and just the calamity that's happening all around the world with natural disasters, people not really sure of how to really conduct their business. Do they make orders? Are they going to have supply chain problems? Are they going to be able to afford 145% tariffs, which most businesses can't? So there's a lot of uncertainty, and some businesses at this point are stuck because their business model is based off of getting their supply from China or getting their supply from other portions or other nations in the world and having those products shipped into the US to keep their profit margins high. But now with the tariffs, their profit margins are being erased, and in some cases, they're actually now spending money on the business at the drop of a dime, which they cannot sustain. So with those businesses and any business that is actually going to be affected by the tariffs and the Trump tariffs, you need to position a portion of your business to be focused on affiliate. Affiliate is really simply, you're really just referring people to a product or a service and getting a cut. You're getting your revenues and you're getting your income from that. So you are actually just someone who's going to be a middleman, and you're referring the client or referring them to that product or that service. This is actually one of the best businesses that you can establish, and this is something that has been a game changer for us because we actually established this years ago. And I saw the value in it, and I've said this here on my channel before that I feel like affiliate is the best business model, period. Because when you've done as many businesses as I have, from products and services, you realize and you start to see what works the best. And in my case, and in my opinion, the affiliate business model is the best business model because you don't have to worry about whether or not supplies are going to be coming in from China. You don't have to worry about tariffs. You don't have to worry about many of these things that other businesses right now that are planning to shut down are planning on, simply because your business is based off of affiliate. So even if you don't have that as 100% of your business, you must have affiliate as a portion of your business model so that you can actually generate revenues through there. And simply by facilitating being a middleman and running and being a traffic source, where you're taking the person who needs the product or the service and matchmaking them with the product or service and getting an affiliate cut or affiliate fee for it, is really what you need to establish and implement in your business. And this is something that we've done consistently. And I know many people who are actually very consistently successful when it comes to affiliate, and you can do it in your business, even starting at zero. You can do affiliate with everyday products and things that come naturally to you, things that you use on an everyday basis. It could be books. It could be things that you use as household items. It could be things that are related to your car, your house, your business. Everything around you has affiliate attached to it. You just have to open your eyes and start to find those opportunities and find out how you can actually insert yourself in the middle so you can make the most. So that means that you're going to research affiliate programs, and we have a list that we can help you with that has the highest payout when it comes to affiliate, in order to position yourself and start to use those affiliate programs and post them on your social media. Use a TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, so that you can generate money to be able to make money via affiliate. And it can be a good base for you financially on a monthly basis to consistently generate income, so much so that it could probably take care of your base expenses and even much more. So this is something to actually attach to your business and take it very seriously as a part of your business. Make it a part of the division of your business and stay consistently doing it and grow that part of your business. Number 3, and the third must have for your business is prayer. So prayer is very important, and I learned this years ago. In order to be able to move forward, especially with business, as things change, as the time and the climate change and industries change, you need to position yourself so you learn how to tap in and pray and get clarity on direction of where you need to go. One of the things that really impacted me years ago was the prayer of Jabez. So this is actually a very powerful prayer, and you can find it in 1 Chronicles 4:10. And this prayer is basically based on blessings as well as expansion. So Jabez was actually in a unique place. He was actually in a disadvantaged position. He was actually in a disadvantaged position, even so that his mother named him Jabez. But he turned the tide by praying and talking to God. And this is what he said. There are 4 parts to this prayer. The first part is he asked God to bless him indeed. The second part is he asked God to expand his territory, expand what he controlled. The third part is he asked God to keep his hand on him. So wherever he went, wherever he moved, he asked God to keep his hand on him. And the fourth part was he asked God to keep him away from evil so that he cannot cause harm. So in essence, he asked God to make him a solution. And that's really changed everything for me, because that's why we named this channel AskRinde, because I started to be solution minded years ago and provide solutions for people. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about the revenues that I could generate. It wasn't about how rich my family could become. I wanted to be a solution source to people, and that's how we got into grants. As I learned and I experienced in 2007 with my first grant, going through my valley, and I learned about how to actually navigate and get grants, I started to actually share that with other entrepreneurs, and we grew that and started to help entrepreneurs from all around the country not only learn the key secrets of how to get grants, but how to get grants consistently. So these are all things that are part of our history, and that's what I'm sharing with you, the power of prayer. Having prayer as a part of your business is not something that you take lightly. You need to consistently pray over your business on a daily basis. So you can actually check out this prayer in 1 Chronicles 4:10, the prayer of Jabez. Take that and pray that over your business, pray that over your family, so that God can expand you. But most importantly, God can keep his hand on you. Because you might have a business that's working well today, you might have everything clicking, but as we've seen with many of our entrepreneurs who actually had very profitable businesses up until maybe a month ago, and then when the tariffs came in, and it changed everything, because now their businesses are not only threatened to shut down, their businesses are probably going to be wiped out, because if this cannot be resolved, not only do they have no profit margin, their supplies are going to be gone. You can't sell a business without supplies. If your business is based on importing the supplies and having the inventory, and then selling that inventory to your end client, even out of markup and a profit, if you can't get the end inventory, you have no business. So people have to restructure, and this is where many small businesses find themselves nowadays, where they're in this place of really, to be honest, uncertainty. They don't really know what's going to happen. They don't know how the future is going to be. They can't plan. They can't look at first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, because they're really dealing with moment by moment. So these are lessons now to learn. Change your business plan. Change the way you structure your business. Take some of these must-haves that I'm sharing with you and implement them. So the fourth must-have that every business must have is partnerships. And I can't stress this enough. When I first started, I went through a lot of different scenarios and seasons in life with my business journey and the different businesses I've been involved in. And I've had bad partnerships. And you have this honesty with the other partner and things that happen that can really leave a bad taste in your mouth. But I can't stress to you the value of partnerships, relationships, and connection, because it can change the tide. It can help you with seasons. It can help you with your business like nothing else can. The Bible says that a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. And having relationships are very key, not just for the fact of elevating your business, but also growing your business. And this one key is how I was able to build a multi-million-dollar transportation business, because of the relationships that I have. I started that business and really was able to grow it just through a chain of relationships all around the country. So one thing that you can do is take your business, your small business from where you are, and if you start to actually know how to develop a network of relationships, you can now start to attach all those relationships, and with each relationship, expand your business. So it could mean that if you are in a specific business, you can start to form partnerships with ancillary businesses to everyone that may be connected to that business. In our case, with real estate, we have many professionals that we work with, from appraisers to home inspectors to attorneys to title companies, etc. And we've developed relationships with all those partners that are actually third party partners or vendors that are in our industry. So when you start to connect that, you not only will get the reciprocal referrals from referring each other business, but also there's strength in moving transactions and moving the business smoother. Sometimes information shared between network partners can make the difference. And also you start to form a power team, a powerful business that customers, your end customer, can rely on because you have such a tight network. So having partnerships, strategic partnerships, can lead to things such as subcontracting. I'm a huge proponent for subcontracting. I feel like it's one of the great ways to actually not only test in business, but also grow your business exponentially like I did by actually leveraging and using subcontractors. But you can't have subcontractors without having active relationships, and you need to establish that. So that's actually a must-have that you need to incorporate into your business. And if you incorporate these four, it can be a game changer for you. It can keep you insulated from the Trump tariffs, whatever recession is coming. There's more financial calamities coming in the market, whether it's going to be the stock market crashing, whether it's going to be full-blown financial recession here in the U.S. or global recession, whether it's going to be wars between countries or more deportations, more instability of families. You need to set up your personal finance, your family's finance, and also your economic future based on principles and steps that you take to ensure your legacy and also your business. So these four steps and these four must-haves can really help you to position yourself to have a key business that will withstand anything that can come your way. And we look forward to actually seeing you thrive and grow this year. So if you'd like to learn more how to tap in and get yourself growing with real estate, specifically to attach and grow your business and have an anchor, and real estate as your anchor, make sure you connect with us by going to my website, AskRinde.com, clicking on Rent to Own, and starting our Rent to Own challenge. We're going to look forward to helping you to grow your portfolio, to learn how to get into real estate sooner rather than later, and also to learn how to get into real estate without having credit. These are very key points that can really change the game for you when you learn the secrets of Rent to Own. So we look forward to seeing you grow, thrive this year. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. We look forward to providing more solutions for you and being there for you as a resource. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me anytime. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.